Hello, this is Ian with DC Digital, and today we're going to be showcasing our DC-10T-DN-BCD-LAZ-NEMA Countdown Timer. This order is going out to US Steel, and it's going to be used to control the pace at which the steel is made by setting the desired time and having it loop indefinitely. How this works is the client is able to set the desired time through our BCD rotary switches, as you can see in the inside of the enclosure, and they utilize the PMP push button switches in order to start, stop, and restart the desired time. So as you can see, we have our desired time set to 1 minute, and this is going to be for demonstration purposes. And in order to set the desired time, the user will have to unscrew the bolts that connect to the enclosure to let the front cover out, and then they set the desired time through our BCD switches. So I have here our momentary push button switches, and these are what we use to regulate the flow of time and cause it to start, stop, and restart from the desired time that you set it to. So I have our start and stop button. Just press down on that, and that causes the countdown to commence. And we're just going to wait exactly 1 minute and see what happens when it reaches 0. So as of right now, 50 seconds have gone by, and we are about ready to see what happens when the time reaches 0. So when the timer reaches 0, you see, it immediately restarts back to the desired time that you set it to. There's no EOP buzzer, there's no noise or clicking sound that comes out of the enclosure to let the client know that the time has just elapsed. So in order to stop the time, you just press the start and stop button, and that pauses the desired time. Now I have here our second PNP push button switch, and what that does is it restarts and starts the time again. So as you can see, I just press down on it and it resets back to 1 minute and counts down from there. Just going to start and stop it right here. And lastly, we have our restart push button, and what that does is it just simply restarts it back to 1 minute. So quickly going over the hardware aspect of this model, its enclosure is a IP66 rating polycarbonate UL flammability rated enclosure that is both heat resistant and waterproof as well. Its dimensions are 6 inches wide, 6 inches tall, 2 inches deep inside. Its display size is a 1-inch LED digit that could be viewed up to 25 feet away. The number of digits it has is 4 digits, and it can display a total of 99 minutes and 59 seconds. Its power type is a 120 to 240 VAC with a grounded 9-foot SJE00W NEMA 515 power cord. As you can see on the right side of the enclosure, it is grounded inside into the enclosure. For mounting, we have 4 through holes that can be located on the back of the enclosure around the corners. And lastly, for accessories, we have our 3 PLC controlled contact push button switches that regulate the flow of the countdown, and it causes it to start and stop, reset to the last value, and reset. And this is all done through a terminal block that both of these buttons are wired to on the inside of the enclosure. So again, this is Ian with DC Digital demonstrating our DC-10T-DN-BCD-LAZ-NEMA Countdown Timer. Thanks for watching.